Hello everybody, this is Tyler here once again from the Other Games channel. Got kind of a different formats of doing this video in compared to every other video I've done so far with DVDs and Blu-rays. But with this set that I'm going to be showcasing, I feel like doing it in this format is going to be very, very necessary. So, you guys saw me last time. I showcased the whole entire collection of the original series on Blu-ray. Well, now we're going into the next generation with Star Trek: The Next Generation, the full journey, which is obviously the complete series of the Next Generation. And you guys may notice, of course, from the packaging of this, that this is, of course, the UK versions of the sets. Now, some of you are probably wondering, oh, I probably must have got this, like, online, like, overseas or something. But no, I actually didn't. I was browsing around, like, one of my local exchange stores earlier, and apparently this was on the shelves. Like, the UK version of the complete series Next Generation was on the shelves in person. So I'm like, wow, that's honestly really surprising, because I have never in my life have ever seen a Region 2 or Region B DVD and Blu-ray of anything in stores. So I'm like, you know what? I have to get this, because, you know, it's one of the first times I've ever gotten, like, you know, a DVD or Blu-ray that wasn't from, like, you know, North America. So that's one of the reasons I had to get this. And of course, you know, obviously, you know, just having this, you know, is gonna be a, you know, huge deal for a lot of reasons. First of all, the amount of content that's in here, you know, not only all 7 seasons, but also the amount of bonus features they have is also really good. But yeah, just give you a good look at this. I do apologize for the glare. So there we go. I do kind of wish I had a better way of filming this, but that's kind of how I'm doing it. But there's the front. It has Star Trek: The Next Generation and the full journey. And of course, you guys can tell this is the UK version, because they always have a rating system on the boxes. So apparently they recommend this for anybody 12 and older, I guess, which, I mean, to a certain extent is a little understandable, because, you know, from what I've seen so far this show, it's not something I would 100% recommend for, like, a 5-year-old or whatever. But anyways, there's the side. And there's the side over here. There's the top of the box. And then I'm going to show you the back. This portion right here is just a little sticker that's, like, you know, that's sort of, like, stuck to the box, you know, using, I guess, like, the sort of material they use for, like, you know, sticky notepads, I guess. I don't know. But, anyways, there we are. So this is a 41-disc set. It contains all 176 episodes of the Next Generation. And of course, being that this is on Blu-ray, this is of course in HD. They remastered Next Generation, you know, quite some time ago. Way back in 2012, in honor of the 25th anniversary of the series. But yeah, there we go. I'll show you the back. It's got a little description, which I will of course read right now. Newly restored and God, I can't read this word. Meticulously remastered in brilliant high definition, Star Trek: The Next Generation still dazzles as a true milestone in TV history. Here are the breathtaking adventures of the USS Enterprise D, presented in state-of-the-art Blu-ray format, which such thought-provoking episodes as The Measure of a Man and The Inner Light, The Return of the Borg in The Best of Both Worlds, and the time-shattering confrontation between Captain Jean-Luc Picard and the mysterious godlike Q in the Hugo Award-winning series finale. Enjoy every memorable moment from the series that relaunched the Star Trek legacy for new generations to enjoy and experience. Now presented in vivid, pristine, high definition. So there we go. That was quite the description. And of course on the back over here, not over here, over on this side, has some of the bonus features. Obviously there's way more than what's shown on the box, but anyways, we'll get more into that once I actually open it up. So this comes off, and this sticker thing on the back is attached to the box, so there you go. And then inside here, there we go. This set comes in 2 different, individual cases. So let me just try to get both of those out real quick. There we go. Easily slide them out. And what's interesting about this set, that for some interesting reason the original series Blu-ray box sets didn't have, this one came with a little booklet. So there we go. The Journey of Star Trek The Next Generation, and I've taken a brief look at it. It's basically like giving you behind-the-scenes info of, like, the production of each season of Next Generation. So there you go, there's that. And now let me take the box out and put it to the side real quick and take a look at these big boys. So we got one box set here, which is basically contains seasons 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we got the other box set, which contains seasons 5, 6, and 7. Alright, so let's just open it up and show you what's inside. Now, just like a lot of TV shows that have, like, complete series DVDs and Blu-rays, especially ones that have lasted, a really long period of time, they are done in this format. They have, like, all the discs, in these little trays. And then on the back here, they normally, I know with one of the other shows I have on DVD, they have the episode numbers listed on, not episode numbers, the episode titles listed on the inside of the case. So just to show you briefly the, oh man, if only this glare was not so bad. But anyways, just to show you these little trays. So basically, that's where they keep all the discs. And now what I really do like about this set, unlike other TV shows that have had, like, complete series DVDs and Blu-rays, is that, like, there's, like, one disc on each side, at least for the most part. So, thankfully there are no stacked discs, so that's quite a positive. Like I said before, a lot of TV shows on DVD and Blu-ray do this, and, it's some people are fine with it. I'm one of those people that's, like, not, the most okay with it, because, I don't know, it's kind of a pain sometimes, to get some of those discs out. Anyways, and now to show you seasons 5, 6, and 7. Oh, something I forgot to show you on the back of, this one. On the back, it has, like, some different art, and it's got some photographs from some of the episodes that are featured in this set. Sorry if you couldn't see them very well because of, the quality of my freaking webcam. Like I said, this is probably the best way for me to showcase, this set. It probably wouldn't work very well if I was doing it in the format I was doing with any of the other DVDs and Blu-rays that I've shown on this channel so far. But anyways, take that out. Show you a bit of the back. Once again, it has the episode titles on here, as well as the bonus features. I forgot to mention that, but it also lists the bonus features that are on each disc. So there we go. Once again, one disc per side. So really, really neat. Now, something I forgot to bring up, the North American version of the Star Trek The Next Generation Blu-ray sets, in some ways is done in a similar formats, like, they split, like, the first 4 seasons into one set and then the final 3 seasons into another set. But, the unfortunate thing about the North American version of this is that it's got the discs all stacked, so that's a bit of a bummer, which is why I'm honestly kind of glad I got this version instead. And plus, funny enough, I got, this set for pretty much around the same price as I got the 3 original series sets. Got this for $80, which was, not a bad price considering how much this sells online. I've seen a lot of retailers online selling this for, like, over $100. Hell, I've seen some people on eBay that were selling it for $200, so that's honestly ridiculous if you ask me, but I'm honestly really glad I got it for the price that I did. So, there we go. And the amount of content this has is definitely worth it, in my opinion. Definitely, I would say worth more than the what I got from the original series on Blu-ray, but that's okay. No big deal. I'm just glad I got, like, what's widely considered the 2 best Star Trek shows, on Blu-ray, so there we go. And a couple other things I want to, briefly mention about this set before I end the video. So, Some of you are probably like, oh, this is the UK version. You won't be able to play it on, like, any Blu-ray players that you have. Well, according to, almost everybody online, and of course from personal experience, I have tried this on my PS4. I took a look at disc 1. I basically rewatched the Naked Now episode, and I also watched a documentary about how they were able to remaster Next Generation on Blu-ray, and it works well. It works really well. So honestly, it doesn't really 100% matter, where you're from. If you're, from Canada, if you're from Mexico, you could definitely, still get the set, and it'll work perfectly fine on whichever device you have that can play Blu-rays. So definitely for that. Another thing I want to talk about, which is of course one of the reasons why I, watched, some of the stuff, before doing this video. So, for those of you who don't know, it's kind of common for, a good amount of, American TV shows being broadcasted in the UK to have, the background music sort of pitched up a little bit, which I'm assuming is probably have to do, like, with how, TVs in the UK, sort of function differently than TVs here in the US, but I was a bit worried that, like, the soundtrack for Next Generation on Blu-ray, this version, was going to have, higher-pitched music, but I rewatched The Naked Now, and I was wrong. The music is pretty much exactly the same, so a part of me is going to assume that, like, I don't know, I guess they probably stopped doing that, after a while in the UK. I have no idea, but anyways, the music's perfectly fine. Yeah, and of course, audio and visual quality is perfect. It's definitely, true HD, of course. And I also took a brief look at that documentary that I mentioned earlier. And it was really interesting, hearing how, a bunch of people were able to, like, basically take a look at pretty much all the episodes from Next Generation, and just get it to look good for Blu-ray quality, and of course update the effects, like with the original series, mostly with when it comes to exterior shots of the Enterprise, and a lot of other minute effects in there too. But yeah, definitely pretty good, I would say. Definitely I'm looking forward to, watching more stuff from this collection, rewatching any other episodes, as well as, taking a look at the huge amount of bonus features that this has. So, definitely quite a great set to, get if you're a huge fan of the Next Generation, or if you just want to watch it for the first time. I would definitely say get this, and hopefully try to get it for a cheap price if possible, whether you're trying to get it online or in person like I did. And of course, one thing I for some reason forgot to mention, earlier in the video, but yeah, unfortunately the packaging of the one that I got is a little bit in rough shape. There's a bit of a tear right here on the sticker part, and that unfortunately was thanks to me. But yeah, so the copy that I got, not in the best condition package-wise, but you know what, I can handle that. It's no big deal. Of course, I have two of the classic Doctor Who Blu-rays, in kind of a similar condition. But anyways, I think that's all I really have to say about this set. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and of course stay tuned for any other videos I have coming up on the Other Games channel. And with that being said, this is Tyler, obviously from the Other Games channel, signing out, and yeah, live long and prosper and all that good stuff.